Hello and welcome to another season of Robin's Fanatics TV with me, AJ, and I'm going to be carrying on doing my Carshawn Athletic away day vlogs and my roundup of the home vlogs, as well as my other non-league matches that I will be doing this season. Carshawn Athletic open up with a league fixture against Folkestone Invicta away. So we're all off down there to hopefully cheer the Robins on and hopefully get a good result in the first game of the season. But before we get into all that with Robin's Fanatics TV, I wanted just to pay a personal tribute to a non-league legend who we sadly lost back in May. I'm talking about ex-Carshawn Athletic manager Billy Smith. He passed away May the 4th, aged 81, after a long battle with illness. Billy Smith, he had spent his playing career, most of his playing career at Tooting and Mitcham, and then he had two spells as a manager at Carshawn Athletic. And the first spell was about the time I started going down there, about 35 plus years ago, back in 1988. The first season going down there, Billy Smith's team finished 4th in the Isthmian Premier Division. There were no playoffs in them days, so there was no promotion from that, and we won the Surrey Senior Cup, winning 4-2 at the old Stompard Lane ground. Yeah, he's but Billy was an absolute legend in non-league football, and like I said, he was in charge of the two when I first started coming there, so he contributed to my love of non-league football and Carshawn Athletic. He had two spells at the Robins. He also had spells at Crawley Town, Bromley, Kingstonian, amongst others as well. But he will always be remembered fondly by us for his spells at Carshawn Athletic. Unfortunately, his second spell ended with a 6-0 thrashing against Sutton United, and then so he left after that, and Jimmy Bolton and Les Cleveley overtook the reins. But yeah, he had his funeral in June, and it was over here by the Croydon Crematorium, and had a celebration of his life at Tooting and Mitcham's grounds, which is quite fitting, really, because he's an absolute held in high esteem down at the Terrors, and quite rightly so. His funeral was just intended. It was so big. He was friends with Alan Pardew, Alan Smith, and you know, they all came, and they all gave little speeches at his funeral. Ex-Palace managers, as you would know, and Steve Coppell as well. The Carshawn players, Les Cleveley paid a tribute to him on behalf of Andy Riley, and Reg Gaston also paid a tribute to him as well, as a very, very loved character and a very big name in non-league football back in the 80s and the 90s. When I first started going down, me and my two mates used to do ball boying on their training nights every Thursday. You should just top up and just get the balls that went over the fence into the allotments or on the car park, and just that. And every time he'd buy us a Coke as a thank you. And even one season he gave us each a season ticket for what we were doing as a big thank you. And but as he sort of got on, as he retired from the football, he still went down. Watched the Robins. He probably went and watched the Terrors quite a few times as well. But he always had time for a quick chat, you know, before he got too ill to go football. Yeah, always had a good time. He remembers me from back in them days, and you know, it was really nice, and I enjoyed having nice chats with him. But yeah, he's sadly no longer with us now, which is a real shame. But he's like I say, it was an absolute pleasure to have known you, Bill, and thank you. You are a non-league legend, and you contribute massively to my love of Carshawn Athletic and non-league football in general. Back then I was just a Chelsea fan, didn't know much about non-league football until I started going down there with my mate Dave, and Bill was in charge, and that was a very good season. So thank you. And yeah, you'll be being missed by so many people at Tooting, at Carshawn Athletics, and all the other clubs that that were graced with his presence. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, Bill. It was an absolute pleasure knowing you, and you know, you will be missed by everyone in non-league football. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little personal tribute to him as well, because you know, I used to speak to him in my older years, in his older years, and then yeah, before he had to stop going, his illness took over. But yeah, that's it from me. Up next now is will be the match highlights, match day vlog from Folkestone versus Carshalton Athletic. So let's hope we start off the season with some good news. But yeah, let's get that win and let's do it for Bill. Okay, so until later on, thank you for watching, and I will be back soon. Forgot to mention, kudos to Tooting and Mitcham, who featured Billy Smith over their season tickets for this season. They've got pictures of it emblazoned on their season ticket cards. I mean, what a lovely way to tribute a wonderful man. So well done, Tooting and Mitcham. Great kudos for that. That's a lovely tribute. Thank you for doing that.